Hello everyone, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmades.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to share a fun Christmas project with you that features the Flurry of Wishes stamp set by Stampin' Up. This is my first time to use this stamp set, and this is available in my online Stampin' Up store as a bundle. So with the bundle you can get the stamp set along with the coordinating Flurry of Wishes punch that punches out these two images right here. So you definitely want to take advantage of that deal because you do save 15% when you bundle the two together. Okay, so let me show you what today's project looks like. So here's today's project. So we are going to be doing some embossing today, and I'm going to show you how quick and easy embossing really can be if you're trying to make multiple cards. I know sometimes embossing can seem like such a tedious task, but you can make it fast and still enjoy making your projects. So here's the card that I came up with. I think it's so cute. I really like how it turned out. I didn't have, I used the Home for Christmas Designer Series paper, and this blue right here is actually Pacific Point. I didn't have any Pacific Point cardstock left, so I used Night of Navy. I think it still looks great. I do wish I had had the Pacific Point, but I love Night of Navy, so I think it still turned out really, really nice. And then I put it on some Pool Party. So today I'm going to show you the same exact design, but instead of the Night of Navy, we're going to use Real Red. So still Pool Party, Real Red, and then the Home for Christmas Designer Series paper. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've gone ahead and laid down some of my Stampin' Up! Grid paper, and I've got my two pieces of Real Red here. These pieces are, oh, I didn't even tell you guys. So we're going to make two cards. I'm going to make two of this exact same card just to show you how quickly these can come together. So I've got two pieces of my Real Red cardstock here, and this is cut at, let's see, 3 3/4 by 5. Yeah, 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm going to start by taking my embossing buddy, and I'm just going to go ahead and give both of these a good little swipe with this. This just helps remove some of the static so that your embossing powder only sticks where you want it. So I'm just going to set one of those aside for now. I'm going to work with this one first. I've already got my stamps mounted on my blocks, and I'm going to use some VersaMark ink, which is a watermark ink pad, and it just basically stays sticky and wet longer so that you can emboss. So I've got the Sending You a Flurry of Warm Christmas Wishes stamp mounted here, and I'm going to start by stamping that first, and I'm going to stamp that in the upper right hand corner. Make sure I get that straight. Okay, and I'm going to set it aside, and I'm going to go ahead and do it on my other one as well. Okay, then I've got the medium-sized snowflake from the stamp set. So let's see, this snowflake right here, and I'm going to stamp that in the left-hand corner at the top, so like this. Okay, and then I'm going to ink up again and do the same for this one. Okay, set that aside, and then I've got this stamp. This is actually one stamp right here with two snowflakes. I've got that already mounted, and I'm going to ink that up with the larger snowflake on the right hand side. And I'm going to put it kind of at an angle, stamp that right there, and then do the same, stamp it right here. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and apply some of my white embossing powder, which I've already got ready. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side. Let me just get this out of my way. Alright, so I'm going to let my heat tool warm up for a second, and then I'm going to heat set both of these pieces. So you can see we've got both of our embossed pieces, and that really didn't take very long to do them both at the same time. So I'm going to set these two pieces aside for just a second and bring in my two card bases. So this is Pool Party cardstock, and this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4, so it makes a standard size card. And I have my two strips of Designer Series paper from the Home for Christmas Designer Series paper stack, and this is actually cut at, let's see, 1 inch and, let me measure here, 1 1/4 by 5.5, but these strips are actually a little bit longer than 5.5 because I wanted to make sure that I had them exact. So it'll hang over a little bit, and then I'll just cut it off. So I'm just going to center this strip across the front of the card base, and I'm just going to use a little bit of fast fuse, and I'll just center that. Okay. Alright, and now I'll just cut off that little bit of excess. Okay, so we've got this. So I'll set these aside for just a second. I'm going to take these two layers, my embossed layers. I'm going to use my Project Life corner rounder and just round each of these corners. And I'm just going to add some fast fuse to the back of each of these, and even a little bit in the middle. I think these look really cute. The other thing that I wanted to do is add some of our Jewel Basic Rhinestones. So I'm going to add one of the large ones to the center of each of the larger flowers. Oh my god, snowflakes. Rhinestone to the smaller snowflake. Okay. Okay, so that finishes up these two embossed snowflake cards. So I'm going to bring back the originals. So I think these are really cute. They're really cute. Embossing is so much fun, and it doesn't have to be tedious and overwhelming. It really can be quick and simple if you do it in stages and emboss several layers at the same time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and found it useful. Again, you can purchase any of the supplies that you saw me use today by visiting my online Stampin' Up! Store at QuitaBugHandmades.com. I'll have a link below the video in the description notes. And thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you again real soon. Bye now.